Listen up. Protein powders, they're failing you after 60, but there's a dollar store food that builds muscle 2 times better, and I'm going to show you exactly which one in the next 60 seconds. What if I told you that you could regain your strength in just weeks without expensive supplements or fancy gym memberships? Today, I'm ranking 8 dirt cheap foods that are scientifically proven to rebuild muscle after 60. Some cost less than a cup of coffee, and one of them might already be sitting in your kitchen right now. Here's what nobody tells you. Food number 1 on this list absorbs 60% more efficiently than traditional protein sources. That means your body actually uses it, instead of wasting it. Your muscles are starving for the right fuel, and I'm about to hand you the map. Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to buy at the grocery store tomorrow to start building muscle this week. Let me ask you something. Have you noticed it's harder to open jars, harder to carry groceries? Maybe you're losing your balance more often. That's not just age, that's muscle loss. And after 60, you lose up to 8% of your muscle mass every decade if you do nothing. But here's the scary part. Weak muscles don't just mean you can't lift things. Weak muscles mean higher risk of falls, broken hips, loss of independence. Studies show that people with low muscle mass have a 50% higher risk of early mortality. This isn't about vanity. This is about staying strong enough to live the life you want, to play with your grandkids, to travel, to remain independent. The good news? Your body can still build muscle at 60, 70, even 80 years old. But you need the right nutrients, not the expensive stuff, not the marketing hype. Just smart, affordable foods that work with your aging body, not against it. And that's exactly what I'm breaking down today. I've spent years researching nutrition for older adults. I've talked to researchers, trainers, and doctors who specialize in aging, and I've compiled the 8 most powerful muscle-building foods that won't break your bank. Let's dive in. Canned tuna. Starting at number 8, canned tuna. Here's why this matters. One 5-ounce can gives you 25 grams of protein for about $1. That's cheaper than almost any other protein source on the planet. Plus, it contains omega-3 fatty acids that reduce inflammation, which is critical because inflammation destroys muscle tissue as you age. But here's the trick. Buy the chunk light version, not albacore. It has less mercury, which means you can eat it more frequently. Mix it with Greek yogurt instead of mayo to double your protein. Boom, you've just created a muscle-building powerhouse for under $2. The catch? It's not the most bioavailable protein on this list. That means your body doesn't absorb all 25 grams. But for the price, it's a solid foundation. Let's move to something even better. Lentils. Number 7. Lentils. Now I know what you're thinking. Lentils? That's hippie food. But listen, 1 cup of cooked lentils gives you 18 grams of protein and 16 grams of fiber. That fiber is crucial because it stabilizes your blood sugar, which prevents muscle breakdown. High blood sugar is a muscle killer. Plus, lentils are loaded with leucine. That's the amino acid that literally signals your muscles to grow. After 60, you need more leucine than younger people to trigger muscle protein synthesis. And lentils deliver. A pound of dry lentils costs about $1.50 and makes multiple meals. That's pennies per serving. The downside? Plant proteins aren't as complete as animal proteins. You'll need to combine lentils with other foods on this list to get all 9 essential amino acids. But as a budget-friendly staple, lentils are unbeatable. Cottage cheese, number 6. Cottage cheese. This is where things get interesting. A half-cup serving contains 14 grams of protein, and 80% of that protein is casein. Why does that matter? Because casein digests slowly. It releases amino acids into your bloodstream for hours, even while you sleep. Research shows that eating cottage cheese before bed significantly reduces muscle breakdown overnight. That's huge after 60, when your body is more prone to muscle loss during sleep. Plus, cottage cheese is rich in calcium and vitamin D, 2 nutrients that protect your bones while you're building muscle. A standard tub costs about $3 and lasts several days. Buy the low-fat version if you're watching calories, or full-fat if you need extra energy. Either way, you're getting premium slow-release protein for pocket change. Ground turkey. Number 5, ground turkey. Specifically, 93% lean ground turkey. Here's the breakdown. 4 ounces of cooked ground turkey delivers 28 grams of complete protein. That means it contains all 9 essential amino acids your muscles need to repair and grow. And unlike red meat, turkey is low in saturated fat, which protects your heart while you're building strength. But here's the secret weapon. Ground turkey is incredibly versatile. Mix it into scrambled eggs in the morning. Make turkey burgers for lunch. Add it to tomato sauce for dinner. You can eat it 3 times a day without getting bored. At $3.50 a pound, it's affordable, lean, and effective. The key is to not overcook it. Dry turkey is tough to choke down. Cook it to 165 degrees Fahrenheit, no more. Keep it juicy. Your taste buds and your muscles will thank you. Chicken thighs. Number 4, chicken thighs. Now I can hear the health nuts screaming. Chicken breast is leaner. Sure, but chicken thighs cost half as much and taste 10 times better. Plus, the extra fat helps your body absorb fat-soluble vitamins like vitamin D and vitamin K, both critical for muscle and bone health. One chicken thigh has about 26 grams of protein and tons of selenium and zinc. Selenium protects your muscles from oxidative stress. Zinc supports testosterone production, which naturally declines after 60 but is still essential for maintaining muscle mass. You can buy a 5-pound bag of frozen chicken thighs for $10. That's weeks of muscle-building meals. Pro tip: remove the skin before cooking if you want to cut calories, but keep it on while cooking to keep the meat moist. Slow cook them, grill them, bake them. Chicken thighs are foolproof and budget-friendly. Greek yogurt. Number 3, Greek yogurt. This is where we enter elite territory. 1 cup of plain Greek yogurt packs 20 grams of protein. But it's not just any protein. It's a mix of casein and whey. That means you get both fast-acting and slow-releasing amino acids. Your muscles get an immediate boost and sustained support. Plus, Greek yogurt is loaded with probiotics. And here's something most people don't know. Gut health directly impacts muscle growth. A healthy gut absorbs nutrients better, reduces inflammation, and even influences hormone production. Poor gut health means you're wasting the protein you eat. Greek yogurt fixes that. A large tub costs about $5 and lasts a week. Eat it for breakfast with berries. Use it as a base for protein smoothies. Replace sour cream with it. Greek yogurt is dense, creamy, and incredibly efficient at building muscle after 60. Eggs. Number 2. Eggs. The most underrated muscle-building food on the planet. 1 large egg contains 6 grams of complete protein, all 9 essential amino acids, and nutrients like choline and vitamin B12 that support nerve function and energy production. And get this, eggs have a biological value of 100. That means your body uses nearly every gram of protein you eat. 0 waste. But here's what makes eggs special after 60, the yolk. Yes, the yolk. It contains vitamin D, omega-3s, and healthy fats that boost testosterone and reduce inflammation. For decades, people demonized egg yolks, but research now shows that eating whole eggs actually improves muscle growth compared to eating just egg whites. At $3 a dozen, eggs are the cheapest high-quality protein available. Scramble them, hard-boil them, make omelets, eat 2 or 3 a day without guilt. Eggs are nature's perfect muscle-building food, canned salmon. And the number 1 muscle-building food for people over 60 is canned salmon. Here's why this beats everything else. 1 can gives you 40 grams of protein. That's more than tuna, more than chicken, more than most supplements. Plus, canned salmon with bones is loaded with calcium, which protects your skeleton while you're building muscle. But the real magic? Omega-3 fatty acids. Salmon contains more omega-3s than almost any other food, and research proves that omega-3s directly increase muscle protein synthesis in older adults. They reduce inflammation, improve insulin sensitivity, and help your muscles absorb amino acids faster. That's the 60% better absorption I mentioned at the start. At $2.50 a can, wild-caught pink salmon is affordable and shelf-stable. Mash it onto whole grain crackers. Mix it into salads. Make salmon patties. You don't need fresh fish to get the benefits. Canned salmon is just as nutritious, way cheaper, and lasts for years in your pantry. Now, here's a bonus tip that multiplies the power of everything I just shared. Eat protein within 1 hour after any physical activity. Even if it's just a walk around the block, that's when your muscles are most receptive to nutrients. This is called the anabolic window, and it's real. Second bonus, you need more protein after 60 than you did at 30. The standard recommendation is 0.8 grams per kilogram of body weight. But research shows older adults need 1.2 to 1.5 grams per kilogram to maintain and build muscle. That's 50% more. So if you weigh 180 pounds, aim for 90 to 120 grams of protein per day. Third bonus, spread your protein throughout the day. Don't eat 80 grams at dinner and 10 grams at breakfast. Your muscles can only process about 25 to 30 grams of protein per meal. Anything beyond that gets stored as fat or burned as energy. 3 balanced meals with 30 grams each is ideal. So there you have it. 8 cheap, powerful foods that build muscle after 60. No gimmicks, no expensive powders, just real food that works. Pick 3 from this list, add them to your meals this week, and watch what happens. Which food surprised you the most? Drop a comment below, and if you want a free meal plan using these exact foods, check the description box. I've linked a downloadable guide that maps out every meal for 7 days. It's completely free. Just click the link. Your muscles are waiting. Your strength is waiting. You have everything you need to start today. Don't wait another week. Start tonight. Let's build that strength back together.